Oh, yeah, we're live from STS Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. And I have, as you can tell, outside his mansion, outside in Newport, Arkansas, my longtime friend, Austin Lane. How the hell are you?
Man, I'm doing great. It's good to see you again, other than just watching you on the streams. It's good to to talk to you again.
I want everyone to know before we get started, because we got a little format we're going to do tonight, but I want everyone to know that this man that you're looking at right now or listening to has actually seen me wrestle 3 times, once as the BT Express and 2 times as Coach BT. And here's something really weird, Austin. You see me in 3 different gimmicks, because the Coach BT first one, I was in my jersey. The second one you saw me wrestle, I was in the tie, in the shirt, in the slacks. So you are, I'm not sure if you're cursed or what, but you're part of my history, believe it or not. So what we're going to do is we always sit through and I review you, me and Rhino JB do. We talk about Memphis Championship Wrestling for Memphis. And what I want you to do tonight is we're going to go through the same roundtable, but I want you to tell us after 10 weeks how you feel about Memphis Championship Wrestling for Memphis. And we're going to start with the hits. What's the hits so far, do you think?
Man, the whole show as a general, I would consider a hit starting out. But I've got some individual hits. I think that, honestly, and I'm going to go by the, because I know what's coming up, but I'm going to go by what is aired. And
just these 10 weeks. Yeah, right. Just these 10 weeks so far.
Yeah. So I'm going to say the hits to me is going to be the tag team division. The tag team division is amazing. It's one of the, if not the very best tag team division, in my opinion, in the world. Because, I've seen these guys are just amazing. From the Crowleys, the Young Goats, the Skimahorns, the Posse, Big Ace and Big Jack. The tag team division has stood out to me as like one of the best parts of the program. Another one of the hits I'm going to say is, honestly, I'm going to say it's Maria and Dustin Starr. I didn't know exactly how I would react or, how I would feel and how it would get over, with the, the dynamic between the two of them. But man, it may be the MVP. The announcing and Maria in general, with the not as much wrestling knowledge as Dustin, combined with the wrestling knowledge that Dustin has, that's a huge hit for me. I think that they're really good at what they're doing, and they entertain not just the wrestling crowd, but they entertain like the entire family. If you have your, if you're watching with your significant other and they don't really pay attention that much to wrestling, then honestly, I think Maria is going to entertain that person even more so than Dustin does. So, it's kind of a dynamic together, I guess you would say. But, that tag team division, another hit I would say is the Royal Family. I know that I've got issues with them on TV, but the Royal Family, DK, there may not be anyone better in the ring and on the microphone and portraying a character on TV than Derrick, the King. That's just the honest truth. Him and the having Queen Caitlyn with him, and then Van Vicious being the muscle, very talented guy. They are a big hit on it also. So I'd say like the tag team division, the commentating, and the Royal Family, as well as I'm also going to throw a hit to Bret Michaels. Bret Michaels has been a big part of it. And Bret Michaels went from somebody that I hadn't really seen a lot of to, he's one of the main stars of Championship Wrestling for Memphis. And then I guess my last hit, it's going to be a real easy one for me because he adds credibility to the show. But my last hit will be King Cobra himself. I think he is a huge hit on the show.
I can't agree. I can't disagree with you on any of that stuff. Real good. I'm a huge tag team artist, so I agree with everything you said there. But it's another perspective when you are a guy that's been there for all the shows. You're behind the scenes. You are in front of the camera also, but it does give everyone another perspective of what's going on. Okay, Mrs., what do you think you guys missed out on?
All right, Mrs., I'm going to say honestly, okay, and I'm going to go by you know, I'm one of the guys backstage helping out, so it's hard not to pick everything apart because we're our own worst critics. But you know, I'm trying to pick some misses that I've seen as far as just the TV product. I think that, and as much as I appreciate and as accommodating the building was, the top of the line banquet hall, I think was a huge miss. I think because, you know, we were kind of handcuffed with what we could do in the building, and it was, you know, it was really, I don't know, it just didn't get that feel. I mean, especially, you haven't seen it yet, but when you see this Wrestle Center and the feels it gives you for the old studio Memphis Wrestling, you know, and it's kind of, man, and it's updated. It's just, when you
I've got reviews. I got reviews. I've seen pictures, and then I talked to, I don't know, 5 or 6, 7 people that were there. They said it was so loud that it really reminded them of old Memphis wrestling when it was coming on and everybody was going nuts and acting crazy. And then they responded to everything they were supposed to respond to. We're looking forward to that. It'll be May the 22nd when the first show, and we're going to actually have Dustin on the Rolling Into Memphis show to talk about it a little bit. Then we'll have him that following week to come on Conversations, where we had pretty much asking him the same stuff that I'm going to ask you. All right, that's your misses, and I get that. I get that buildings might not have been what you wanted out of it. How about, you kind of mentioned it just a few minutes ago, but who you going to give the MVP to for the first 10 weeks?
Okay, so I'm going to give 2 MVPs because I'm going to give one for as far as just the overall MVP for the show, and then one for, you know, the TV product that you've seen. So the overall MVP, the main MVP I'm going to give for the whole thing is Dustin Starr. Dustin Starr does so much, not just the announcing. You have and getting the Wrestle Center ready as far as, you know, helping with the booking. I mean, Dustin you would be amazed the promotion he does for the YouTube, the promotion he does for the entire show. I mean, you could tell that Dustin loves Memphis wrestling and that this is a very loving project for Dustin because he works his butt off. And I'm not just kissing my boss's butt, but I mean, you can tell he loves what he does and he works so hard at it. So yeah, I mean, just top to bottom, the overall MVP is Dustin Starr. As far as like on-screen MVP, it's really hard to pick one person out because, I mean, from Alan Steele, Brett Michaels, the Young Goats, the Skimahorns, believe it or not.
You know, they really surprised me the first couple of times I seen them. I knew they had wrestled in this area before under another name, and I reached out to somebody and said, hey, isn't that, and they was going, yeah, that's their shoot name though, blah, blah, blah. And man, I think, here's what I think. I'm gonna interject with you with this, but I think there was a nervousness there that we didn't know would be there with so many people working television the first couple of tapings. And I think the last tapings, not the one that had the new building, but the other tapings, everyone has lost the nervousness. They know they're on television. You and me were talking. I text you, and then I was reminded that you have an experience that some people don't. You worked for NEW where you were in front of the camera. You helped produce the show. You did interviews. You had a lot of experience doing that, which makes you a little bit more, you know, that me and Rhino talked about. Well, Austin Lane has had a great interview. Well, Austin Lane's been doing this. He's done this, and he's not afraid to do it. And I think there was a hesitation, and me and you talked about a couple of people having hesitation, and I think it had to do with being on television. I think that's, you know, I think that's done. And the things you said about Dustin, I mentioned on Twitter a couple of days ago that if anyone succeeds in doing this, and this would be if Austin Lane is gone, if Brian Tramel doesn't continue doing it, if we walk away from the promotion today, I just do the review show. That's all I do. I give him what I think. If we walked away from today, he is the one that will make it succeed, and I can't see it not succeed. That's where I'm just like, this is a guy who's going to do it because I told him the other day, I said, look, you're a Memphis Redbirds guy. You're a Memphis Grizzly guy. But guess what, Dustin? You're going to be the wrestling guy. You will be. That's going to be who you are from this point on. After everyone sees that on May the 22nd. All right, man. What do you look forward to most from? I guess from the new tapings and forward. What do you see as your goals to be part of Championship Wrestling from Memphis?
Man, as far as my goals, I'm looking to create as many stars as possible, honestly, and to help the company blow up and every guy that's on that show just to become a bigger star than they already are. As far as what I'm looking forward to, I mean, I'm not going to give any hints or any spoilers away or anything like that because, I mean, we're really good friends, and I won't tell you off air.
No, you won't tell me shit. I don't want you to, but yeah.
And I'm not going to. But, yeah, what I'm looking forward to is, well, of course, the new building. When we were doing the taping at the new building, honestly, I was agenting during the very first episode of the taping, and I had to step outside because my eardrum was hurting because it got that loud in there, and it was just amazing. But I'm looking forward to the Heritage Championship, of course. I'm looking forward to the shows coming up that we have. I mean, we have shows coming up that haven't even been announced yet. I'm looking forward to,
I'm going to be there live. We're not going to say where, but I will be there making an appearance. Can you believe that?
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll be sure. I can hide now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, the women's division, it shaking together, the tag team championships when it's decided. I mean, I'm looking forward to, especially coming up, I'll give it like a little hint. There are some matches coming up that are going to blow your mind that they are TV matches, that they're not pay-per-view matches. And that's what we're giving, we're looking to give every single week. Is, we're producing a TV show, but we want to give a product that people can be really, really proud of. And I think you'll see that coming up.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. So off the subject real quick, how was Jerry Jarrett backstage?
Unbelievable. I mean, Jerry Jarrett was so impressed. And I'll give a little bit of, because this won't air on TV or anything like that. But Jerry actually said, to a couple of people, the production people, I don't know if they want their names mentioned, that they're behind it or whatever, but that work really, really hard. He told them that, he's working they're working their butts off. Jerry said that it was one of the best locker rooms he's seen in 25 years. He said every guy there is working hard, looks the part, everyone is working together in one go to make the show, really, really good. And he said he hasn't endorsed a show in many, many, many years, and he 100% endorses Championship Wrestling from Memphis. And it's just such a nice guy, being able to pick his brain and helping all of the young guys. I mean, from the bottom, from all the way from Alan Steele to Max Stone, everyone in between. I mean, he was, very helpful, and, you could ask him anything, and he was right there with you.
And me and you talking here, there's going to be some people listening to this that are watching it that will think, well, he was there, he was paid to say this stuff. The thing about it was, everybody I talked to, he wasn't on cam talking this. He was backstage, and one of them was Neil Taylor, who posted it today on Facebook, that he said, hey, you're working your ass off. Y'all are doing a great job. And it wasn't like he did get in front of the camera and say something like that, but he actually – this wasn't for camera. This wasn't because he was getting paid to say it. So that brings a lot of excitement. The Jarrett family are big fans of Dustin Starr. They like what he's doing, and I'm excited for him for that. So tell me something. So up for the 10 weeks, you got thumbs up for your promotion, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle. We can do a lot of improvement. Or how are you feeling right now?
I think we can always improve, and I'm not going to be the just shilling out for my own products, and everything was thumbs up. There's a lot of thumbs in the middle. There's a lot of thumbs down that we're working on that we've corrected. But overall, I'm going to give it, it's going to be a big thumbs up. I mean, I'll give some. I think when we first started, I think we're a little thumbs in the middle, but I think we slow. I won't even say slowly. After that first set of tapings, we are. Thumb all the way up. I think it's so much better of a product, and so far each taping has gotten even better.
I really think that the nervousness is one of those things that helps out, and then people are being told their mistakes. You know what happens is when you're doing something like this, and you've been on many local shows that some of the guys will be doing the same match or doing the same mistakes, and they don't ask nobody. They don't want you to tell them they're doing something wrong. And then when they ask you, they say, yeah, I know I'm doing it wrong. Well, if you know, why the hell do you keep doing it?
Exactly.
But this is a different environment. This is, hey, you know, somebody reaches out to you that you trust and you listen to them. You go, well, he's right. Let's see what we can do to change that kind of thing. And that's something that you don't. I told Dustin, I feel like you guys are doing something different that's been done in the business. Number one, no one wanted to deal with the kayfabe guy, me. No one ever wanted me to be part of anything. I mean, it's true. They didn't. But Dustin was like, you got to do the review show. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do the review show, but, you know, I got to be honest. So my deal was this is going to be something on the first week, but by the 12th week, we got to have something else. Or I'm going to be really bitchy, and I'm going to be really, why are you doing this? Why do you keep doing this kind of thing? So I think it has slowly changed, and it will continue to change. All right, we got just a few more minutes, so I'm going to throw out for my buddy at Lance Levine, the Tournament of Junk. I'm going to steal one of his questions. What's your favorite snack food?
Favorite snack food? Wings. Definitely.
Wings. Oh no! Come on, give me something like a candy bar. What's your favorite candy bar? Chips or?
All right, this is going to sound really, really weird. My favorite snack food is pickles. I can snack on pickles all the time.
My youngest daughter loves pickles too. All right, tell me something that nobody would know about you. A wrestling fan would know about you.
I won Fear Factor in Orlando. How about that?
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
See? I got it.
I thought I knew
you thought I was going to say, you thought I was going to say, I'm a huge nerd, Ghostbusters and Marvel and all that other stuff. But no, I actually won Fear Factor Live in Orlando.
Awesome. Okay, now, I know you're a big nerd, so I knew that. If you was going to be one superhero, or if you wanted one superpower, I'm going to tell you what my superpower is first, but what would it be? Mine, I want to be able to give people ice cream headaches. There you go. You just be standing there and you'd piss me off, and I would just give you an ice cream headache.
So you would be a super villain.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going, it's just going to be a slight pain. It's not going to be something to maim. I'm not maim.
Yeah, no ice cream headache I've ever had has been a slight one. They're always pretty bad. So you're the super villain. So if I was going to be a superhero, if I was going to pick one power, man, I think my favorite superhero growing up was Superman. And then but I think that, over the time with the movies and everything else, I think I've grown a little more, in favor of Captain America. I think he kind of fits my personality a little bit, the really good guy, all that kind of stuff. But so if I had to pick one superpower, man, I want to fly. I mean, I know a lot of people like invisibility or super strength, but being able to fly, man, just to be able to jump up and take off and fly across the world, I'd love it.
Right. I do that. I teach classes online, and that's one of the questions I ask at the very end of the classes. And a lot of people do that or transport. They want to transport. All right. Before we get out of here, I want you to put over your shit. So tell me how they can reach you and how they can follow you.
All right, man. You can reach me on Twitter at Austin Lane 1, the number, not WON, but Austin Lane 1. On Instagram at The Real Austin Lane. Also on Facebook, I got a page there, Best of the Best Austin Lane. And, of course, you can go on iTunes, and you can buy my song with the Wrestling Machine by Bryson G's on iTunes, as well as you can get my shirts and everything right there on the Championship Wrestling from Memphis.com website.
Guys, the song, to have a legit song is pretty cool. It's only, is it 99 cents?
Yeah, 99 cents. Yeah.
So, man, support the guy. 99 cents. Remember, same bad time, same bad channel on the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. And as everyone knows, and Austin knows, I love my mama.
My mama.
Thanks, man. Give me just a second.
All right, buddy.